Hello, Daria. How are you?
Hi, Greg. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm okay. So you are a psychologist, and today we are going to talk about sleep deprivation.
hmm
Actually, I haven't slept too good today because I went to bed a bit too late, and then I woke up a bit too early. So I'm a bit sleep deprived.
Yeah, I see. That happens to me sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I switched to decaf coffee. So I drink coffee without caffeine, and I thought it would help me, but I'm not sure. Maybe I have to quit coffee altogether.
hmm As far as I heard, coffee it's not the biggest problem in sleeping. You don't have to cut your coffee at all. But some specialists say that maybe you need to stop drinking coffee and this get this caffeine like 6 to 7 hours before you go to sleep. So this caffeine is staying in your blood and in your body. So you can drink coffee as much as you want, but you need to be careful with caffeine in the evening.
Yeah, and I mean, even if I drink in the morning, it can affect me really. I maybe I am a sensitive person to caffeine,
hmm
so I'm a bit extra sensitive, and also you have to be careful because caffeine it's not only present in coffee but also in tea,
Yeah, that's
in
right.
green and black tea.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So that's why I'm saying you need to be careful with caffeine, not only coffee.
So what is the biggest problem, would you say? Why do people get sleep deprived?
Oh, they can be very many reasons. And I am not well educated on this topic yet, but I'm planning to. But as far as I know, one of the most common reasons it's not well organized sleep schedule. So a very important thing in your sleeping schedule is getting up in the same time every day. So it is even more important than the time you are going to bed. So you need your body to get used to the getting waking up time. And if you, for example, wake up every morning at 7 a.m., you don't have any chances in a week to go to bed, for example, at 4 a.m. because you will be too tired to stay up that long. So you will be naturally wanting to go to sleep earlier, for example, 10 p.m. or 11, it depends. And one more interesting thing is that we don't necessarily need that 8 hours, for example, of sleep per day. Of course, it depends and it's very individual, but I guess normal person needs, for example, around 7 hours of sleep a day. Maybe some professional sportsmen they need more because their bodies need more energy during the day, and the body is more tired and exhausted by these physical exercises. But normal people, they don't need that much time for sleep.
Yeah, it could. It can be difficult to have an organized sleep schedule because you have the work days, but then you have the weekends as well. So you want to, if you want to go out on weekend, then it will mess up your sleep schedule.
Yeah, you can still go out and it's okay. And of course, there are weekdays and weekends, and you can sleep like an hour to hour and a half hours more than usually during the weekday. But the thing is not to sleep more and more, 4 hours more, because it will not make you feel any better. You will just spend more time in the bed, but still be tired and in a bad mood. Maybe you had this situation in your life when you wanted to sleep more because the previous day you haven't slept enough, and suddenly you're sleeping, for example, till 11, and you're waking up in a good mood, in a bad mood. You feel tired already. You're not feel fresh, and happy to start this new day. You just want to spend the rest of your day in a bed. Have you ever had this situation when you wanted to sleep on the weekend for the whole week, where you haven't been sleeping enough, and then you slept, for example, for 12 hours and still woke up tired, already exhausted, and not happy to start the day?
It's many hours to sleep, 12 hours.
Yeah, that's right. But sometimes people do like that. For example, they are sleeping during the week for 5 to 6 hours, for example, and then suddenly on the weekend they are not setting any alarm, and they are sleeping till 12, for example, or even 1 p.m. And then, because they are trying just to reboot their body, they wanted to charge it for max, yeah. But still, what they have in the result is being exhausted, being tired already, and wasted day.
Okay, so you think that bad sleeping patterns are the biggest reason for bad sleep?
Yeah, I guess yes, for just average person as I am, who doesn't have any major mental health problems, or for example, specific terms of work, right? Because I don't have my night shifts. So yeah, for an average person, I guess this is the main reason. I think that this is the main reason for having bad sleep.
Okay, Daria, so if I came to you and asked you what to do for my bad sleep, what would you ask me? Or what advice would you give me?
Maybe I would ask you about your sleeping schedule and what time you go to bed and what time you wake up, and how regular your waking up time is. And of course, I would suggest you to go to a person who is specializing on this sleeping deprivation treatment.
Because when you lay in bed and you just wanna sleep and you can't sleep, you just get like obsessed about it.
I guess
so. It's like a negative loop.
It is, because I guess from my experience, yes, the more you spend in bed and not sleeping, you're getting more stressed about it. You're getting kind of obsessed, and that's right. And I guess with the time you can also get kind of afraid of going to bed, because you'll already expect that you will be having problems with sleeping. You will be trying and just spending hours in the bed, and still get up tired, exhausted, and not well rested in the morning. And maybe if you can't sleep, you just go out of bed, do something nice that you like. I don't know, watch a movie or play with your dog. And when you get more tired and really ready to sleep, that your eyes are closing, for example, maybe then you should go to bed, because it's really does not make any sense. It really does not make any sense to stay in a bed and not sleep, because maybe your brain will remember that, and you'll just will be getting more stressed about your sleeping.
Do you have any own experience of bad sleep, and what was the reason for it?
Yes, I have my own experience of a bad sleep, and I don't have these problems constantly, just sometimes. Maybe when I'm stressed about something or even excited, it's just still when I have these strong emotions, I can't help thinking about them, and my brain is active and my body is tired, but my brain doesn't let my body sleep, so I'm just thinking, and maybe you've noticed that in the night that thoughts are getting weirdly negative. Mostly you don't have any positive things going on in your head while you can't sleep. Mostly these thoughts are getting progressively more negative and depressive, so that's why I mostly don't like when I have these problems with sleep. And with the time I've learned that if I can't sleep, I just don't torture myself. I go out of bed, I read a book, for example, or I don't know, watch a movie, because movies or series, they're really helping me to get tired really quick, for the level when my eyes literally are closing, and in that moment I go back to bed and sleep, and I really and then I'm really falling asleep like in 2 minutes.
Okay, so you find something that works for you.
Yes,